Hey guys, Taco here. So it's been a little while since my last video. I guess you can call that an understatement since my last video was, well, 2 months ago. So, first of all, I'd like to thank you all for your concerns. It really does mean a lot that you guys still care for the channel. But anyways, no, I have not quit yet. Well, I don't intend to quit, but my intentions were to actually take a break. But it actually turned out to be a little longer break than I anticipated. I guess I can blame my laziness for that. So I'd like to start it off by saying I'm sorry. So why in the first place did I actually take this break? So it mainly has to do with my last video, which was posted on July 30th of 2017, if you're watching a year from now, which I highly doubt anybody's going to come back and see this video. But really, that was actually a pre-made video. So the week that video was actually uploaded, I was not here at my computer. I was actually in Europe on a trip with my family, which is kind of, weird because usually I don't go on trips with my family. Point being, while I was in Europe, I had to upload a video, in which I uploaded that video. And, while I was there, it kind of felt nice not having to edit. And I think it really started months before I actually left on my trip and I made the pre-made video. I've been feeling like YouTube has been turned into like my duty or my job or a requirement, like something I have to do, in which on Sundays I'd say to myself, I have to make a video today. I can't do anything else. I can't have fun. And yeah, I kind of just lost my motivation and like the fun for what I do. So the day I got back from my trip, which guess what, was a Sunday, a day I record my video, I was kind of just sitting on my bed thinking to myself, do I really want to get off my ass and make a video, or do I want to binge watch Psycho-Pass? And that's pretty much how it's been for the past 2 months. I've been pretty much trying to get my ass to make a video. But there's also other reasons, such as relationship issues, but I'm not going to pull you guys into my bullshit, so we're going to leave that story for another time. Now that we have that out of the way, I'd like to announce to you guys that I am actually back. I'm ready to start recording videos, and yeah. So now you guys probably have a lot of questions. So the biggest question, will I still be doing Rust base building? Of course I will. Rust base building is the reason why I'm actually semi-popular, or like I have a small following on YouTube. I feel like if I throw away Rust base building, I'm also throwing away my community. But here's the catch. I don't think I'm going to be doing Rust base building as much as I typically do. So weekly base builds isn't going to be a thing. I think I'm either going to do it bi-weekly or tri-weekly. Once again, it goes back to the whole idea on how I feel YouTube shouldn't be a requirement. It should be something I do for fun. So I still do find Rust base building fun and entertaining for me to do, but not something I want to do like as a commitment. I don't want to commit myself to Rust base building. And also, if I was to fully commit myself to Rust, I don't think I'd have any room to grow because, well, the Rust community itself is already super small. It's much smaller than a lot of other games, as well as I feel like I've depleted most of the views possible within the Rust base building community because I've been in the game for like 2 years now. So that's why I will not be doing Rust base building as often as I did before. So what is there to expect on my channel? So in the next few months, expect for me to get less views than I did before, especially if I'm trying to release new types of content. Even on base building, I am expecting to get at least around maybe a fourth of what I used to get. Heck, I'd be surprised if this update video even got 300 views, but if it does, that just means I still have a community. And that's kind of just the reality of what happens when a YouTuber takes a massive break. Views go down. That's kind of just expected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get my tag rankings up. So in one of these upcoming weeks, or whenever I get time on my hand, I'm going to be doing like a daily or nearly daily upload week. That way I can get a little boost and it'll be easier for me to get my views up. So now on to the topic on what I'll be uploading. As you know, 2 weeks for the base builds, but what's going to go in between that? I've gotten into Ark and I've gotten into a game called Squad, and maybe I was thinking of getting into those communities and trying to get my tag rankings up in there. And as you know, this is no easy task because it took me about 7 months to be able to completely take all the Rust base building tags. Hence why about a month ago when I was recording Rust base builds quite often, if you looked up something simple on YouTube like Rust base or Rust base building, Rust solo base, I would always be number 1 or number 2 and I'd always completely fill the top page. But actually I think I am still top of Rust base building and all the tags. I haven't actually checked, but besides the point. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do, is try to get my tag rankings up in other communities. That way I can get more views and subs. which is once again super difficult to do. So I'm going to need your guys' support, whether that be liking the video, even commenting, leaving even suggestions helps a lot. And I'm just going to need your guys' support to even get myself back on my feet, which I shouldn't even have to ask you guys, because you guys are usually super awesome at doing that. You guys always leave suggestions and comments, which is amazing. And so yeah guys, that's kind of just where I've been and what I'll be doing. So I'm sorry once again for not being able to record in the past few months. My fault, not your guys's. I'm sorry. But anyways, thank you all so much for listening. It really does mean a lot that you guys are still there for me. And I guess we'll have to see what happens in the future. So I guess see you then.